See, for me, this is a really interesting one because so many people go, oh, directors shouldn't be on judging panels. And it's almost just like a knee-jerk reaction. And I'm like, hang on. I get that there have been instances where directors have done things that they shouldn't have done. I get that. But for me, if you look at it, if a director is honest and above board and has had an equal amount of exposure to each contestant, there's probably no one, in a lot of cases, there's going to be no one who has spent more time with the girls than the director. And that's also behind the scenes where it's really important. You don't just see the stage version, you see everything that goes on behind the scenes. And I think that director, again, who will be the business owner in a lot of cases, they have a right to choose who represents their system. And I think in many cases, they're the most qualified. Now, assuming, again, they're honest and transparent. And one of the things I disagree with is that, okay, if a judge picks a certain person, that's favoritism. It can be. And we need to mitigate against that. Don't get me wrong. So it's like if the director has her daughter's best friend competing, she absolutely should recuse herself from giving any judging or any scoring to that particular person. But on the whole, if a director is spending equal amounts of time roughly with all the contestants, and then begins to have a certain preference for who she would want to be as a title holder, that's not really favoritism, is it? That's, she will be the best person to represent my system. So unless it's untoward or unfair or underhanded, I think that's just a natural, I think she's the best title holder. I wouldn't say that's favoritism. That's just kind of pageant judging, but on a longer time scale than just on the night. So I think we do need to sort of not just have knee-jerk reactions, she should be a judge, she shouldn't be a judge. I think you need to look more at the nuance of it, how it's implemented. I said this yesterday. I think that's very important. And I know this isn't really what happens on social media. We just like to have our opinions and spout off. But I think to do this properly and to do this well and to do this long-term and consistently, we need to give some underlying thought as to what are the mechanics and what's the best way of making sure that the best title holder or the most deserving person gets the win at the end.